Hey guys, so I just want to do a video on how COVID changed my life personally. I do know that COVID has had a terrible effect on people. Nothing really good came out of COVID. And I would say maybe like 99% of what came out of COVID was bad. Maybe like 1% was positive. And you guys might be thinking what's positive. I think working at home is positive in a way because you save money on gas, save money on clothes, and just you don't have to be around people in that way, just so you can stay safer. So, like I said, there's always positive in the negatives, and there's always negatives in the positive. You just gotta look for them. There might not be as much as positives, or might not be as much negatives, but there's always not negatives and positives, not just negatives. If you're just saying there's just negatives, you're one sided. But there are always negatives and positives with everything. Definitely, we all can agree COVID was mainly negatives, but there were some positives, like I said. That was just one of them I named. There's probably a couple other ones too. So just I'm not sure about you guys. I know a lot of people, death wise, they lost family, they lost friends, and it's terrible. And I mean, I pray for those who lost people, and I really wish. I don't know what to say. I mean, like, just I hope things get better for you guys and for everyone who's lost someone. I mean, I agree with you guys on that. I'm actually one of the few lucky ones that have not lost like any like really close friends or family. I've heard of people who I work at a bank, so I talk to people who lost a lot of people or who lost someone through COVID or lost their mom through COVID. So I feel grief for people. I feel bad for them. It's awful, but one of the lucky ones to say that I've not lost one of my main family members or main friends or close relatives due to COVID. So I'm very happy to say that. But COVID still changed my life in a lot of ways. Well, all of us, I would say COVID affected all of us. Some more than others. Some of us got very lucky and never got COVID. Some of us actually had experienced COVID, and that affected them with their jobs, with their families. You have to quarantine yourself. You can't be around your families. And I'm not just going to talk about COVID affecting people physically, what they did to them, like maybe made you sick. It couldn't be around your family. These are physical things. Mentally is a big one. So not being able to be around your family, not being able to be around other people, that's mentally that's huge. So guys, I'm not sure if you guys ever looked up on like just with prisons, like with solitary confinement, that just thinking about someone being alone 24/7 in a dark cell, like that's awful. You're bored out of your mind straight. You don't know what time of day it is. That is 99% affects you mentally. It makes you that alone will make you crazy. Just imagine, like, I'm not sure if you guys can, but if you guys go to the bathroom, turn the lights off, no phone, nothing. Just literally just in a dark room by yourself for 5 minutes. You will go crazy. People in solitary confinement had been there for years, up to 20, 30, 40 years. You can't go 5 minutes without like just going crazy. Like seriously, it's torturous. It's awful. It's the worst thing ever. Like humans, we're animals. We need to be around other people. That's facts. So, like you might not like other people, but like we need some kind of interaction with other people. As much as we say we don't want to, we need it. It's something that humans that we crave for. I guess might be some rare people that just can't stand people at all, but I think eventually we at least want some interaction. That might be going to a grocery store and seeing people, or just being near them, or just. But in some way, we all need people in our lives, and they are. There are people always connected in our lives. So that's I think mentally COVID affected us a lot. Could not being able to go to our jobs, see other people, and for me, I'm young. I couldn't. I had no. I had no opportunity to meet people at my job. I worked at home. I used to be in office, but I worked at home due to COVID. And then with my school, I had to do online school because I couldn't go to my college because of COVID. And people in high school, same deal. But then they actually went back to high school or elementary school or whatever. So I know some parents are debating that. They might not let their kids go back. They want them to stay online because of COVID. I'm very happy to say, besides the Delta variant, the variable, we're based on where we're at now in the stage of on July 3rd, this day I'm making this video, July 3rd, 2021, COVID has gotten a lot better. I've seen some videos and movies of COVID actually getting worse and worse, and then by like 2024 or 2022 or 2023, like the martial laws are in place, we can't leave our houses. That could possibly be real. I don't think it is. I'm hoping and praying it's not, because that's awful. That's scary too. Very, very scary and very sad. Like there's actually a movie I watched on Hulu. It was about like COVID, like 2024, where people like couldn't leave their house. It was like a 7, 8 o'clock p.m. curfew where you couldn't leave your house, so they could arrest you. Very, very strict, and it was just scary. Like COVID's bad, but like that's extreme. Like that's awful. And I pray we never get to that point. But Yeah, I know it affected all of us, and I'm sorry for the people you guys lost during COVID. It's so sad, and I feel so bad. I wish there was really something I could do to help out, and I wish I really wish I can. But yeah, I mean that's basically it, guys. I know COVID's awful. Hoping that it just ends soon, and I don't know. It's hard to like gain hope because as soon as I actually like gain hope, I was like, great, no more masks. We're getting better. Less deaths. I mean, like COVID's starting to slowly go away. It seems like. And then now there's a Delta variant, which means it says it's stronger, it's more contagious, it's faster, it's spreading faster, it's more deadlier, and now it's like, did we move back? Like we were like moving up, Delta variant. Now we're like back before square one. I feel like because like now it's even like gonna get worse. I mean, right now we just don't know a mask. I mean, but who knows? In a week from now, or 2 weeks from now, or a month from now, we could be back to the mask, and we could be back to where places and businesses close back down because of this Delta variant, and it depends if it expands. So my philosophy, I mean, I know it's easier said than done, but I heard that it's in like, I think it's India or something. Like, sorry if I'm wrong, but I think it's like India. But I know it's internet. I know it's not in the U.S. I think it might be like somewhat, but I know it's mainly like more. It's like mainly like internationally. So like, oh, so my thing is like close down the borders. Like, I mean, as much as it hurts saying that, but you can't let it spread. Like if it was in the U.S., I would say the same thing. Don't let people travel who from the U.S. out internationally, just so they can control it. You know what I mean? Because if you control it in a certain area, it's faster and easier to control it than it spread around the world. So I mean, like I said, like if I was it happened in the U.S., I would say the same thing. Close down the U.S. Don't let people come in or out of the U.S. until they get it at least under control. Because seeing your family is not as important. If you see them when you have it, you can kill them. You know what I mean? Or you can kill yourself. So I mean, this is like life or death, which is important. I'd rather not see my mom and dad or my family for years if it means like I get to see them again, rather than seeing them right away and maybe them dying from this COVID, the Delta variant. You know what I mean? So it's just you gotta be safer than sorry, even though it might not be convenient for you. That's just my way of looking at it. You got your own opinion. That's basically it, though. I really hope COVID stops and gets better. And I don't know, it's just an awful time. It really everything sucks. Like go. I mean, when you look into the past, it's just sad because like things were so much better than they were now. And I hope one day we can try to get back to that past. You know what I mean? Just live life normal in a way. But who knows if that'll ever be normal again. So, in other words, what you learn from it, another positive is appreciate everything, because we didn't appreciate just fresh air, I guess, and now we do because the mask. You can't even see what someone looks like. I mean, it's a mean joke, not a mean joke, but people are like, oh, she's so pretty, he's so handsome. They take off the mask, they're like, never mind. So, you know what I mean? Like, it's very, mentally, the mask does a lot to you. Physically, it changes. I think it, like, some could look very attractive, nice eyes, blow out, and then, like, they're just overall, like, you're like, I don't like them anymore once you take off the mask. So it's just very disoriented, I guess, or very, like, I'm looking for a word that's, like, it's very, I can't think of the word. It's like very like lieful. I don't know the word I'm looking for. It's like it's kind of like it's lying to you. It's like it's false. It's very I think of the word for it, but you know what I mean. It's just it's awful. It's like it's telling you something, but it's not really telling you it. It's like deceiving. Yeah, I guess that's a good word for it. But thanks guys for watching. I'll catch you in this one. Like, comment, subscribe, and peace.